Shalom, Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Wahavracha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of GMS Ruel, and salutations and blessings to you elect out there, starting with 144,000. So this is a lesson dealing with pretty much, it's a great time to sweep your house. And the house I'm talking about is your internal house, right? Your body, your abode. We're just approaching tomorrow night, Thursday, sunset, as the final day. This is the final, well, tomorrow's the final evening of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And it's a time where we put away foods that contain yeast or leavening agents. So pretty much no breads, different pastries, and a lot of common foods, different chips. They have yeast in them, right? So it's a better time to be eating whole foods in general, right? Avocados, quinoa, eggs, whatever you can get, right? It's a good time to be cleaning your house as well. I was watching that video with the apostles and elders in Dallas, going into the health. That brother broke it down very beautifully. All right, about the bitters, the energetics of the bitters. That the bitters push downwards and out. They push toxins out of your body, right? They're amazing. So you can take some things, and this is my personal experience. I actually did a 3-day cleanse before Monday last week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just to prep myself because I've been slacking on the health. So I wanted to do like a turbo, like just for myself. So I went on a diet of no meat, no eggs, no flour, no cheese, nothing like that, no breads. I was pretty much eating one meal a day, and that's a thing that brothers are into now with intermittent fasting or fasting. All these things help, man. All these things make you better, spiritually, mentally, physically. They make you nurtured. They make you more appreciative of when you get a good meal, a good hearty meal, and you appreciate what you just ate because it sustains you, right? And then you don't eat until the next evening, right? So this is Psalms 104 and 14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth, right? NLT, you cause grass to grow for the livestock and plants for people to use. You allow them to produce food from the earth. And check it, right? It said herb for the service of man. So just like you take your car to the mechanic and you get it serviced, right? You may need oil change. Okay, you may need your bearings just came, you loose. You need new bearings. You know, you need a tire replacement. Whatever the case is with your car, those the mechanic and the team, the crew, they service your car. These herbs, when you take them, when you ingest them, they're doing things in your body, man. They're servicing you. They're tuning you up. That's why you have herbs that are known as tonics, because they tonify you, right? Just like you have, like the brothers are going into the dandelion root. That's primarily a liver tonic, so it tonifies your liver. But the herbs are so amazing that the Most High, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they created them through the elect, they do. There's by benefits. If you understand what I mean. There's a primary benefit and there's a secondary, third, and herbs have actions, right? That's how it goes. There's a primary action, a secondary action, third, so forth and so on. These herbs, they benefit you in multiple ways. It's not like a drug. Okay, this is for that, and then the drug comes with what? This side effect may include nausea, may include insomnia, may include night terrors, high blood pressure. They don't give you benefits; they give you side effects. The herbs, they benefit you primarily, and they have other different benefits for you. Okay, so let me get a few things. This is what I was taking. I was taking oregano. I was taking, actually, let me get this here first, Slakia. I was taking oregano. You get oregano oil, okay, and really what you want is an oil that has at least 80%, which they usually all come in 80% of this thing. This is a what do they call it? Well, they call it an ingredient, but it's a compound, I guess. Yeah, it's a compound. Carvacrol. Okay, it is a key active ingredient and is considered responsible for many of the oil's beneficial properties, including its antimicrobial and antioxidant effects. Okay, um, it has antioxidant effects and it has antimicrobial, meaning it can help fight against bacteria, fungi, and viruses. And a big thing is what I wanted to point out in this video is mold. Mold is really mold. It's really everywhere. Wherever there's moisture, like I even typed it in, wherever is mold everywhere. Yes, mold spores are naturally present everywhere, both indoors and outdoors. And mold can grow on almost any surface with moisture. So that's why you have frankincense. Okay, if you're into essential oils, you have anti-mold, antibacterial, antivirus, or viral essential oils, right? But mold is everywhere, you know. And another bitch assness about this kingdom is we're ingesting a lot of these things unknowingly and at a high rate, because you have citric acid, which is an ingredient in a lot of foods, man, even in drinks. And you just look at your ingredients and you'll see citric acid. And then you'll think to yourself, well, citric acid, that should come from fruits, right? Lemons, limes, citrus, right? It says, while citric acid is naturally found in citrus fruits, the majority of industrially produced citric acid is actually derived from the fermentation of the fungus Aspergillus niger, also known as black mold. So we've been taking in this stuff for years, if not decades. Okay, so that's why it's very, very important, and the spirit is clearly pushing from the top, the apostles, the elders, the bishops on down, for us to get it right, get checked in with this, fast. Really get comfortable with less. But while we still have Amazon and whatever else you use to get your supplement, you have your health food stores, try to get supplements that can really accelerate what is called the healing process. So I was using the oregano, and I'm going to read some here about the oregano. So you want that oil, okay? You can have the seasoning for your food, which is a little benefit. You can have even a tincture, but really, what they found is through different studies is that extract that you buy, that's 80% carvacrol. That's gonna do a lot of the heavy duty cleaning. Oregano tea or infusion is used to clear lungs and bronchial passages. Okay, it says oregano oil contains over 50 compounds with antimicrobial actions that inhibit candida, yeast, bacteria, viruses, and parasites. Also, a powerful antioxidant, particularly effective against chronic candida infections, slows down diabetes related complications, good for traveling to protect from parasites and foreign bacteria. Can be applied topically to fight fungal nail infections, which a lot of people suffer from that. The next thing I was taking at the same time, I'm still taking this actually this whole week, is olive leaf. So as you see here, you have the olive, and then here in the bold right here, olive leaves tablets. I'm taking the capsules. Right. It says contain one of the most powerful immune system substances known, a potent antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antiparasite, and antioxidant used for flu, meningitis, encephalitis, which are different inflammations. Whenever you see right itis, that's an inflammation. Okay, like hepatitis, that's liver inflammation. Hepa is liver. Okay, herpes of all forms, HIV, AIDS, pneumonia, blood poisoning, dental, urinary tract infections, tuberculosis, malaria, chronic fatigue syndrome, allergic symptoms, gives energy, stops painful joint ache, normalizes heartbeat, relieves the pain of rheumatoid arthritis, lowers blood pressure, muscle spasms in the intestines and heart, arrhythmia, stimulates immune system, restores energy, boosts stamina. Particularly effective against herpes 1, 2, 6, and 7, shingles, Epstein-Barr virus, tuberculosis, gonorrhea, malaria, severe diarrhea, blood poisoning, ear, urinary tract, and surgical infections. So this thing's very powerful. It's a cleanser, man, and it does a lot. So think virus, think viral, think mold, yeast, candida, bacteria. All these things are out there. We're breathing them in. The air pollution alone, right? The air pollution, they did a study. It was on RT like over 10 years ago, where they said air pollution, right? Just normal smog or city pollution contributes to type 2 diabetes, okay? Or can actually trigger because it kills off your system, man. It kills your pancreas. It stops producing insulin properly. And you can really be cursed with type 1 diabetes, which is the worst. That's the most dangerous one. That's the one that people get deleted from. Okay, they get translated to the spiritual realm from type 1. Okay, if you can't afford the insulin or whatever, you miss a day or two, or you're gonna get you're gonna translate, bro. Um, so these things are very serious. So we're in hell, man. And I'm just showing a bit of stuff that I was taking personally, and I can say it does very good. Now, the Lord always dealt with these things. Let me get this. This is Second Ezra 1:23. I gave you not fire for your blasphemies, but cast a tree in the water and made the river sweet. So that's showing you the water could have been maybe too salty, or was too dirty, or something happened because when I typed in about wood and water purifying, it says while wood itself doesn't inherently make water drinkable, certain types of wood, particularly the sapwood of coniferous trees, can be used to filter out bacteria and viruses, making contaminated water safer to drink. See? So all these things, man, there's so many things that we just had and we knew, and it was a part of our culture, it was a part of our society. Your neighbor knew it, or so there was a herb man in the town, and everybody really was a mini herb man. like everybody learned, everybody did something, everybody knew something. This was in our ways, right? But now we're in this state where you people are worshiping the image of the beast, and you're trusting in pharmakia, okay, in the pharmaceutical system, right? And by the way, this is not any medical advice. Okay, there's no diagnosing here. Okay, there's no curing. This is just for educational purposes. But you people are worshiping this image of the beast and loving this system where you go and you get a tablet, you get a horse pill, and you think you're doing all right. Okay, so that's what I was taking, and also one more thing, I was taking colloidal silver, which is another great thing. I was taking 50 ppm. Usually, it comes in 10 to 20, 25. I just wanted a shotgun and for a week. As long as you don't overdose, you don't take too much, right, for your kidneys. Your kidneys got to filter it, but I just wanted to really destroy a lot of things in my body that weren't good. I wanted to, purify that. So we're still in that week. It's springtime, so it's a beautiful time to really inject this into your life. Summer's around the corner. We don't know what condition that's going to be. Get used to having less and being appreciative. Get, like I said, just get used to doing without. Okay, so Kahalayam Lay Hawabashim Yao Shai Wahar Hakurash Shalom to the elect.